Planning to play in college? It may be best that you identify your movement inefficiencies now, because when you get there, your challenges will only magnify. You take this young lady right here where the left side of her pelvis is up like this, but what this pelvis does, it now sets the spine up to be in this position. So when the spine gets in this position, it's going to have an adverse impact on the shoulders. So when it impacts the shoulders like this and she starts to move, you're going to see that her right shoulder is lower than her left shoulder. And basically most people will see this and say, don't drop your back shoulder. However, you have to look at the position and of the pelvis and the spine, and her shoulders actually have no choice. So in order for her to get to a pitch up and in, there's going to have to be some major manipulation with the lead arm or the hands. As we take a look at the next young lady, she moves really well. I like how she moves forward to actually put force into the ground. But when she starts to rotate, if we think about external and not internal, this could have been a timing issue. This could have been a visual issue. However, let's stay on the external. Her hands move away from her body. Now, when her hands move away from her body like this, something with velocity up and in, she may have to pull her hands in to get the barrel to it. And now she's going to sacrifice some whipping of the ball. Now, what she will be able to do, she possibly would produce more power on the outer side of the plate just using this small sample size of her swing. This young lady could really do well at the top of the zone. This next young lady gets on her rear leg, but watch her left side. She loads up right there. Now, she sets her body up to really produce power and really sync up well. But something occurs when the left foot lands. You can see the left elbow next to her body right there. So what this does, this is now putting a thrust-like move in the leading part of her thoracic area. So when this happens, she gets out of sequence. So there are some major components as it relates to taking energy from the ground and delivering that energy to the ball. Number one, you need to put force into the ground. And then number two, you need to have an efficient sequencing of the body. Now, once you produce the force, you can create power leaks when the body does not rotate properly. Now, to simplify this, whenever any of those body parts, the pelvis, the thoracic area, the shoulders, the arm, or the hands get out of sequence, then what you're doing, you're creating a power leak. So let's stay with the external, meaning what can we see with our eyes? It's very likely she got deceived by a pitch. Maybe she's acting different because it's a two-strike situation and she's changing things. She's just reacting. That could be the case. But if we're just judging based on the outcome, she's getting out of sequence and she is not going to be able to produce power if this move occurs over and over and over again.